Welcome to This Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because honestly, we're talking about something incredibly powerful. We're diving into the absolute game changer that is launching a business later in life. For way too long, the business world has just glorified the 20-something founder tinkering away in a garage. But the data, and frankly the reality of the market, tell a completely different story. Starting a business at 50 or older, that's not a disadvantage. It is arguably the greatest leverage you could possibly have. So today, we're going to explore how a company called Halo Enterprises is perfectly structured to help you build your ultimate legacy.
Your best work isn't behind you. It's about to be designed. I absolutely love this statement from Halo Creative Concepts. Listen, if you're 50 or over, you bring something to the table that literally no amount of venture capital can buy. You've got decades of experience, hard-earned wisdom, and a story that's actually worth telling. You've probably spent years, maybe decades, giving your absolute best to others, right? Building things for other people. Well, this explainer is about validating all of that. This stage of your life is not a setback. It's a massive, unfair advantage. Now it's your turn to build something that is entirely yours.
Think about the stark contrast between these two paths. On one hand, you have the ordinary startup. They're usually inexperienced, kind of generic, and honestly, they're just trying to figure out how the world works while simultaneously trying to sell to it. On the other hand, we have you, the 50-plus entrepreneur. You already have the wisdom. You have the hard-earned experience. The only missing piece of the puzzle is translating that profound experience into a living, breathing business. And that is exactly where Halo Enterprises steps in. They exist to make sure the rest of the world sees you exactly the way you see yourself. Think of them as your personal guide to launching and growing a business that is actually worthy of your expertise.
Let's break down how this works in practice. Halo Enterprises operates with a complete, tailored ecosystem designed specifically for you. Imagine it as two massive engines driving your vision forward: creative branding and tech support. They essentially split the heavy lifting right down the middle. This means you don't have to suddenly become, an expert graphic designer or a master IT technician overnight. Actually, scratch that, you just shouldn't try to be. You just have to be the expert in whatever your business does, and Halo handles these two crucial engines to propel you forward at the speed of light.
Engine 1. Branding your legacy.
Okay, so when you're launching a business with a literal lifetime of experience behind you, being ordinary is simply no longer an option. You cannot afford to look like a generic pop-up shop. People judge a business by how it looks, and your brand needs to reflect the formidable entrepreneur you've become. To make that happen, Halo offers a comprehensive suite of creative services. It starts with logo and brand identity design. This is absolutely vital because your brand needs to walk into every room before you do. Then there's custom illustration and graphics. And listen to me on this one. Generic stock images of people vaguely pointing at upward trending pie charts? Yeah, that will not set your business apart, and your audience can absolutely tell the difference. They also offer audio and video editing, because let's face it, a business without video today is just easily overlooked. Finally, they wrap the whole shebang up with cohesive social media branding packages and promotional marketing visuals. This is all about giving you a visual edge that no competitor can copy.
I want us to pause here for a quick second. Why does this actually matter? It's super easy to look at a list of design services and just think of them as pretty decorations, right? But why is it fundamentally critical to your success as an experienced entrepreneur?
Well, because design isn't decoration. It is pure strategy. It's the psychology behind why people trust, remember, or simply walk past a brand. A weak logo doesn't just look bad. It actively costs you credibility, confidence, and ultimately, it costs you customers. Bold, purposeful, and professionally crafted design communicates power from the very first glance. Before the team at Halo sketches a single line, they study the why of your business to ensure your visual identity commands the exact same presence that you do.
Let's look at how this brilliantly plays out in the real world. First up, Elisa's Cakes in the bakery industry. The strategy here wasn't just to make a cute cake logo. It was about refining a handmade look so it feels deeply personal, yet premium enough to justify higher prices. Next, Uncle Joe's Jerk Chicken. The design strategy there was honoring the deep roots of a Caribbean legacy while modernizing the brand for a broader, hungrier audience. Finally, advanced refrigeration in the trades. Halo gave this technical service business serious visual authority because, well, reliability should actually look reliable. They uncover your specific why to give you the ultimate strategic advantage.
Engine 2. Powering the vision. Now, the right technology can take your business from just a neat idea to actual consistent income, but only if you know how to use it. For a lot of folks, the tech side is the absolute most daunting part of starting a new venture. Halo totally gets that, and they ensure the technical side of your business is handled with ultimate respect and precision. And I just know these core promises are going to resonate with you. No jargon, no condescension, no surprise invoices. You have spent years building something that matters. You absolutely do not need a tech vendor who talks down to you, tries to upsell you on things you don't need, or magically disappears the second something breaks. Halo dismantles all of those standard tech fears immediately. They provide patient guidance from people who actually respect what you've built and treat your time like it's worth something.
Halo provides a very specific technical safety net to turn all that tech confusion into absolute clarity. You get expert IT consulting for your computing needs. There's desktop support handled remotely, so you're never left stranded just staring helplessly at a frozen screen. They offer IT training support if you or your staff need to learn new systems, and really competitive web programming services to meet your exact budget. Basically, they take all the friction out of the technology so you can stay intensely focused on what you do best, running your business.
So, the absolutely crucial point here is captured in just a single number, 1, as in 1 business day response time. Whether you're reaching out to the creative side or the technology side, Halo promises that you are going to get real help from people who actually pick up the phone, and they will respond to every single inquiry within 1 business day. It's a commitment to real human connection, which, let's be honest, is incredibly rare in both the design and tech spaces today.
Your next chapter, the call to adventure.
Starting this whole process shouldn't feel like some massive corporate hurdle. It is the exciting start of your customized entrepreneurial journey. You've waited long enough to build this, and the path forward is designed to be as seamless and supportive as humanly possible. Let's demystify exactly how you begin with 3 super simple, pressure-free steps. Step 1. Reach out directly via phone or email and tell them just a little bit about your project. Step 2. Get a response from their team within 1 business day. Step 3. Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. There's absolutely no pressure here. It's just a friendly conversation about what you want to build. Making the leap is completely safe, highly structured, and entirely supported by a team that caters specifically to your demographic.
I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. What if your greatest venture is the one you haven't even started yet? Remember, your lifelong experience brought you here. You have the decades of wisdom. You have the hard-earned knowledge. Halo Enterprises is just the set of tools, the creative engine and the technology engine, ready to help you build something completely worthy of that experience. Don't let the technical or branding hurdles hold you back for another second. Reach out, start the conversation, and let's design your next great chapter. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. I really hope you feel as empowered as I do.